Well, we got some more breaking news coming out of Detroit, and of course you've as well already seen this as well. But Penei Sewell has been extended on a 4-year, $112 million deal with $85 million guaranteed. We lock him down for 4 years, essentially 6, as according to Pride of Detroit. He still has, of course, the 1 year left on his rookie deal, and then Lions exercised his 5th-year option, so that's 2 more years, essentially, of his rookie deal that he has left. And then the extension will kick in place after the rookie deal is done. So essentially, it will be in Detroit for another 6 years if a trade or anything doesn't happen like that. But Penei Sewell gets a 4-year, $112 million deal with $85 million guaranteed. I really like this move. I mean, the fact that St. Brown got extended a couple hours before this, and then you lock down who's arguably more important to this team than St. Brown, but 2 of your best players on the team, you get them both locked down for 5 and 6 years. Like, it's incredible. Penei Sewell is also the highest paid at his position. Not in just at his position, the whole entire offensive line. He is now the highest paid offensive lineman in the league. I was going to say offensive tackle, but he is the highest paid offensive lineman in the NFL. And it's well deserved. He's the best right tackle in the league, probably arguably the best tackle in the league, and arguably the best offensive lineman in the league. So, and he's only 20, I believe 23. He's 23 years old. Will turn 24 slightly after the season. So, with 6 years, it's crazy how Penei Sewell, this will be his 4th season in the league. He's already played 3. And he's only going to be 29 years old once his contract is done. Like, that is crazy. And then St. Brown will also be 29, which is insanely young once his contract is done. So, you can give big extensions after that. But Sewell, you lock him down for 4, essentially 6 more years. It's huge because if Goff does not have protection, he struggles. Like, we have to be real here. He is a top 10 quarterback in the league. He's if he has a good offensive line, he's going to be as good as any quarterback in the league. But if he does not have an offensive line, like if he had the offensive line when Stafford was here, or if he had the offensive line like he did in LA, then it's a different case scenario. He's either just going to be serviceable or he's not going to be good. But if he has an offensive line, he will be one of the deadlier quarterbacks in the league. But you lock down Sewell, you're a key piece to that offensive line. You got guys like Goff, who I would expect to be next. My priorities for us this offseason is having a good draft and getting a pass rush, as well as locking down Jared Goff. And then, of course, next year you'll have to have Melifonwu, McNeil, Decker. All of them guys get extended, and then sooner rather than later, you'll have Gibbs and Campbell and Hutchinson and Williams as well. So we still got a lot of work yet to go in terms of extending people, but also I've realized that Holmes will pay people. He will pay people. It's just he will not pay people in free agency. In terms of like the big deals that are over $50 million, he won't do it. But we locked down 2 of our own on massive deals, and we get him back long term. So one pride, go Lions. In my opinion, this was probably the best day of the offseason so far. But, I mean, hopefully tomorrow is better, you know? And like I said in my last video, I do have a theory with Holmes extending both of these players literally the day before the draft. I feel like this is kind of saying that he's going to trade back tomorrow. But I don't know. I actually think that could come true. But one pride, go Lions. Tell me in the comments how you feel about these moves. And also, I just got an word on my phone that Trey Hendrickson and T. Higgins have both requested a trade. Trey Hendrickson could be an option. I don't think T. Higgins is an option, but Trey Hendrickson, he could be an option if we do not address the pass rush in the draft. So, one pride, go Lions. Love today. Today was the best day of the offseason. Let's have a good draft tomorrow. I'll be seeing you guys when I stream the draft tomorrow.